Okay. So what we've got here, it says we've got three concurrent forces acting on a bracket pin. So three forces concurrent acting at the same time. Okay, so I've got three forces on a bracket pin as being pinned here. We need to find the magnitude and angle of the resultant force. So we need to find the resultant force of the three forces we've got here. So in simple words, what it says here, the very first thing is get your axis. Okay. And then add the respective components, add the x together, y together, and then you can find the magnitude and angle. So let's look at this. F1, that's this one here. So I've got this component here and this component here, or I have got this component here or this component here. I can pick this one and this one, or I can pick this one and this one. You can pick any you want. The only issue is you need to find out this angle to get those components out. This angle is already given, you can use those two. Okay, I've seen engineers even in industry having more than 5 years experience, they couldn't understand that this and this is same when they solve complicated problems. Okay, so we've got two components, that's in the positive y and this is the positive x. So I've got my two components here. I'm not going to go into the details of those sine and cos. Okay, you know this already. Okay, this is childish thing now for engineering. So I've got for my F1, I've got the two components. Okay, now let's look at the other components. I've done it here for you. I've got the F3 as this one here, and I've got these two components. My x component is in the positive and my y component is in the negative because it's directed downwards. Similarly, for F2, I've got my x and y components. Okay, knowing the slope, I can easily get the values out. I'm not going to go into the details. You know this already. Okay, clear? So once I've got all my components in x, y component parts, I'm going to now add up all my x components together and all my y together. And this is what I get. I've got the resultant in vector form. Remember, I have my resultant in vector form. I need now the magnitude of my resultant, okay? And that's just, you know how to do it. Okay? And the answer comes out to be 17.2 kilonewton and the angle is 11.7.